Hi everyone, it's Math with AUB for the preparation of IBA-Direct Test Part 2 of the 23 series. Part 2 of 23. Let me write for you. 2 of 23. We have already uploaded 1 of 23. It's based on ratio, proportion, simple ratio, direct ratio, indirect ratio. Really very good questions. Let me start from the basic to give you a good idea. There are some 10 questions are written here and there. I select them according to their gravity and give you concept from simple to tedious ones. Question number 10. If 5x is equal to 6y, if the given portion, if question number 10, starting from the reverse, from rear to front, if 5x is equal to 6y, find a ratio of xy, find the ratio of xy, x ratio y, x ratio y, x ratio y. Okay, cool. X ratio y can also be written as x divided by y, x over y, x over y. We are interested in the value of x divided by y, x divided by y. It's really very simple one. Shift y there because we need y in the denominator. Because we need y in the denominator. Shift y on the left hand side. 5x over y is equal to 6. Again, get back to the question. We need simple ratio of x, y, x to the ratio y, x to the ratio y. Shift 5 from multiplication to division. X over y is equal to 5. Sorry, 6 divided by 5. 6 divided by 5. Same quantity is written as x ratio y, 6 ratio 5. 6 ratio 5. Simple ratio application. If 5x is equal to 6xy, then what is the ratio of x to y? What is the ratio of x to y? X to y or x over y, same thing. Look, a good question. A simple one to give you idea what is the ratio. Ratio is denoted by two vertical dots, one under the other in line. X ratio y, x ratio y. Simple ratio. Okay. Part number 2 of 23. I have mentioned. Okay. Let me erase question number 10 as well. Now I have a good question, a googly type question. Let me call it a bouncer. X plus 2y minus z is equal to 1 and 3x minus 2y minus 8z is equal to minus 1, and we are asked to find x ratio z or x divided by z. X divided by z. We are asked to find. Look at this. If you inspect the situation, at first you are going to get a jolt, a 220 current, 220 volt current, but gather your thoughts and check. We need only x and z. We need an x and sorry, x and z. Either we have to solve find value of x, y, and z. Is that the case? So if that is the case, it's going to be more than a lengthy type of question. Yeah, how to do this? Just simple. Add them up. 2y cancel, 1 minus 1 cancel. Look at this. X plus 3x, it will become 4x minus z minus 8z minus 9z is equal to 0. Look at this. Look at the question. X plus 2y minus z is equal to 1. 3x minus 2y minus 8 z is equal to minus 1. The lengthier the question, the simpler the trick. The lengthier the question, the simpler the trick. Just apply your concept, your mind, your rational, your acumen. Don't give up. Just think. Think simple. Simple, straightforward, and you are going to get through. Add them. 2y cancel, minus 1 cancel, x plus 3x, 4x, minus z minus 8z, 9z. Now it's really very easy. 4x is equal to 9z. I've shifted from 9z negative from left to right, it become positive, and I know that I need x ratio z. X ratio z means x divided by z. X divided by z. Shift z to the left hand side. A half. 4x divided by z is equal to 9. As like previous question, we need x ratio z. X ratio z. Shift 4 from multiplication division from left to right. X ratio z is our 9 ratio 4. 9 ratio 4. One can write x ratio z is 9 ratio 4. 9 ratio 4. That's our record answer in that case. Option number D. Option number D. Let's move one step further. And a good question. Such type of simple question mostly present, always present in that case, where the calculation is based in letters. Calculation based on, let us look at this. If W widgets, if W widgets, how many widgets? W widgets, W widgets, that's G. Cost, their cost is D dollars, D dollars, D dollars. Let me call it. We have given if W digits, W widgets cost D dollars. W widgets cost D dollars. Let me write in ratio fashion widgets and their cost. That's E and their cost. W widgets is the quantity of widgets. Is the quantity of widgets. W widgets cost D dollars. Cost D dollars. W widgets cost D dollars. If W widgets cost D dollars, W widgets cost D dollars. I have written. Then at this rate, how many dollars? How many dollars will 2000 widget cost? 2000 widgets price we have to calculate. W widgets cost D dollars. W widgets cost D dollars. Then we have to find out what is the worth of 2000 widgets. 2000 widgets. 2000 widgets axis question mark. There is no price mentioned numerically. There are letters D, W and D, W and D. Don't get yourself confused. Keep your head straight ahead. We are interested in X. We are interested in, and it's a direct ratio. Direct ratio, because the more investment, the more widgets. The less investment, the less widgets. It's a direct ratio. Applying ratio formula, simple. Dividing the corresponding ones. W divided by 2000 is equal to D over X. We are interested in X. We are interested in X. We are interested in X. Cross multiplication leads us to W times X is equal to 2000 times D. I'm interested in X. X, the price for 2000 widgets. So X is equal to 2000 times D divided by W. That's the cost for 2000 widgets. That's the cost for 2000 widgets. That is 2000 times D over W. Direct ratio case. W widgets cost D dollars. W widgets cost D dollars. How much is the cost for 2000 widgets? How much is the cost X question mark for the 2000 widgets? It's direct ratio. The greater the quantity invested, the greater the quantity to be received. Simple, it's direct ratio. Moving on a step further, we have compiled question number 10, 9 and as well as 7. Okay, cool. Moving on a step further, good one. Whenever you are dealing anything, anywhere, look at this. Now, what is the ratio of 2 feet and 3 inches? 2 feet and 3 inches to 2 yards. 2 yards. Look at this. Unit must be parallel. Unit must be parallel. How many categories are there? Feet, inch, yard. Feet, inch, yard. Feet, inch, yard. Feet, inch, yard. They must be in the parallel unit. They must be in the same unit. They must be in the same unit. Okay, we are familiar that 2 feet, each feet consists of 12 inches. 2 times 12. 2 feet means 2 times 12. We have converted feet to inches, plus we have given 3 inches as well. 2 12 are 24. 24 plus 3, it will become 27, 3 inches. We have to find ratio of 2 feet and 3 inch to 2 yards. Each yard consisting of 36 inches. 2 times 36, it will become 72. 72. Now we are asked to find their ratio in simpler form. They are not relatively prime. Table is applicable. Apply a table of 9. 9 3 is 27. 9 8 is 72. 3 ratio 8. 3 divided by 8 or 3 ratio 8 is the answer. Look at this. What is the trick behind this question? Their unit must be parallel. Unit must be same. Feet, inch, yard. Feet, inch, yard. Let's convert them into inch. Each feet consisting of 12 inches. 2 times 12, 24. There are 3 inches as well. 24 plus 3, 27. 27 inches. Then each yard consisting of 36 inches. Each yard, 1 yard is equal to 36 inches. 1 yard is equal to 36 inches. 2 yards mean 2 times 36. It will become 72. Then we have to find the required ratio 27 to 72. What is the tip behind this? Their unit must be parallel. Their unit must be parallel. Their unit must be parallel. Okay, cool. Moving towards next question. The ratio of two numbers is 10. The ratio of two numbers is 10 and their difference is 18. And their difference is 18. Find the smaller number. Find the smaller number. The ratio of two numbers. Suppose the numbers are, question number 2, it is ratio of two numbers x ratio y is equal to 10. Ratio of two numbers is 10. Ratio of two numbers is 10. Ratio of two numbers is 10. I can write x divided by y is equal to 10 or x is equal to 10 times y. 10 times y, question 1. Ratio of two numbers is 10. Ratio of two numbers is 10. X ratio y is equal to 10. Suppose the required numbers are x, y. X divided by is equal to 10. X is equal to 10, y. It's equation number 1. And the second, their difference of number. Their difference is 18. Their difference x minus y is equal to 18. Their difference is 18. X minus y is equal to 18. X minus y is equal to 18. Just replace x instead of x, you switch plug 10y. Instead of x, plug 10y. X instead of x, I can write 10y minus y is equal to 18. 10y minus y, 9 times y, 18. Dividing by 9 to get the value of y. Dividing 9 both sides, a half. Y is equal to 2. That's a number. If I put here, x is equal to 10 times 2. X is equal to 20. X is equal to 20. We are asked to find smaller number. That's our smaller number. Smaller number is 2. Smaller number is 2 and greater number is 20. Smaller number is 2. Greater number is 20. One can verify after finding answers whether we are correct or incorrect. It's very easy and cool. X ratio of the numbers. 20 divided by 2, 10. As we are asked, the ratio of two numbers is 10 and the difference x minus y is equal to 18. Look at this. X is 20, y is 2. 20 minus 2, 18 is equal to 18. Yes, cool. Their difference is 18 and the ratio is 10. We have done with that. Going to question number next. What we have, if a sprinter takes 30 steps in 9 seconds, 30 steps in 9 seconds, a sprinter sprints 30 steps in 9 seconds. How many steps does it take in 54 seconds? In 54 seconds. Steps and time. Steps and times. How many steps I have given? 30 steps in 9 minutes. 9 seconds. 30 steps in 9 seconds. 30 steps in 9 seconds. How many steps to be taken to be sprinted in 54 seconds? In 54 seconds, a sprinter took 30 steps in 9 seconds. He sprints 30 steps in 9 seconds. 30 steps in 9 seconds. And we are asked to find the number of steps to be taken by the sprinter in 54 seconds. In 54 seconds. 80 seconds, steps, units are parallel, so go ahead. It's a direct ratio. The more the time, the more the steps sprinted. The more the time, the more steps to be sprinted. 30 over x is equal to 9 over 54. 9 over 54. Applying table, 9 times 6, 6, 9, the 54. 30 divided by x is equal to 1 over 6. 1 over 6. Cross multiply, a half. 30 times 6 is equal to 1 times x. 180 is equal to x. Means in 54 seconds he can sprint 180 steps. 180 steps. 180 steps. 180 steps. Option number D is alright option in that case. A sprinter sprints 30 steps in 9 seconds. A sprinter sprints 30 steps in 9 seconds. We are asked to find the number of steps he sprints in 54 seconds. In 54 seconds. 30 steps in 9 seconds. How many steps in 54 seconds? How many steps in 54 seconds? It's a direct ratio. The units are parallel. Second, steps. Direct ratio 30 divided by x, 9 over 54. Applying table, simple. 9 times 6, 6 times the 54. Cross multiply 3 times 6, 18. 0 same 180. So the required number of steps to be taken in 54 seconds is 180 steps. Moving one step further. Good question. That is question, if the degrees of the measure of the two angles of isosceles triangle, mostly three types of triangle are discussed in that case. Isosceles triangle means any two sides are equal. If two sides are equal, then two angles for sure equal. Isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. Isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. Two sides are equal, then two angles, corresponding angles are also equal. Okay. What our question reads? If the degree of the measure of two angles of an isosceles triangles are in the ratio 1:3. Angles are in the ratio. Angles ratio is given to us 1:3. 1:3. What is the degree measure of the largest angle? Of the largest angle. We are asked to find the largest angle. Largest angle. Look at this. Isosceles triangle, it's x, then it's something different. Let me write y. So we have two, sum of all angles of triangle is 180. X plus 2y is equal to 180. 180. Our two angles are equal in that case. Let me manage in simple fashion for you. A good cool calm. So these are the angles A, B, C. These are the required angles. As A and B are equal, take x plus x, and it is according to ratio 3x. 3x. How much? X plus 3x. According to this, we have 1:3. X plus 3x. It will become 5x. Sum of all angles of triangle is 180. Solve for x. X is equal to 180 divided by 5. 180 divided by 5. Applying table of 3. 5 times. 3 times. 3 there, 6. So x is equal to 36. X is equal to 36. And we are asked to find the largest angle. Largest angle means two angles of 36, or 72. The larger angle is of 108. Larger angle is of 108. Or one can put direct here. This is smaller angle. This is also smaller. That is the greater angle. 3 times x. 3 times x. Or x is 36. 3 into 36, it will become 90 and 18, 108. 108 degrees. So the larger angle is of measure 108. 108. Okay, cool. Going one step further, don't forget isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. Then two angles must be equal. Two sides are equal, then two angles are equal. Utilize this fact. I have taken the angles. Two angles are same. Ratio 1, ratio 1, ratio 3. Ratio 1:3 is given to us. Ratio 1:3 is given to us. I have taken 1 as a double duplicate angle. So it's our x plus 3x. Sum of all angles of triangle is 180. Then you are good to go. Okay. Proceeding one step further, I have a jet uses 80 gallons of fuel to fly 320 miles. At this rate, how many gallons of fuel are needed for a 700 miles flight? 700 miles flight. I have number of gallons and distance traveled. Distance travel. Gallons consumed, distance traveled. They are for 80 gallons. The jet flies 320 miles. 320 miles. At this rate, what fuel is required for traveling, for flying 700 miles? 700 miles. It's a direct ratio. For 80 gallons, the jet covers 320 miles. For 80 gallons, the jet covers 320 miles. For 80 gallons, the jet covers 320 miles. How many gallons are required for a journey of 700 miles? For a journey of 700 miles. Okay, cool. It's a right ratio. 80 over x is equal to 320 divided by 700. Oh, cancelled out. One can apply a table of 2. 16 times, 35 times. So that we write 80 over x is equal to 16 over 35. I can apply a table here. 5 times 16. 5 times 16 is 80. 5 times 16 is 80. So I have 5 over x is equal to 1 over 35. Or one can take direct cross multiplication from here. It will become 5 times 35 is equal to x. 5 times 35 is equal to x. That's our answer. 35 times 5. 5 5 the 20, 5 5 to carry, 3 5 the 15, 175 gallons. 175 gallons are required for a journey of 700 miles. For 700 miles. 80 gallons are enough for 320 miles journey. 80 gallons are enough for 320 miles journey. For 700 miles journey, we need 175 gallons. 175 gallons. Okay, cool. Moving one step further. I have now the next question. Two boys can move along. Okay. Cutting gross of a lawn, move along. Two boys. Boys and time. Time. Two boys can move along in 2 hours. Two boys can move along in 2 hours. 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours plus 30 minutes. 2 hours plus 30 minutes. Okay. If they are joined by other three boys, two boys are already there, they are joined by three more boys, then how long they are going to take? How long they are going to take? If two boys can move along in 2 hours and 30 minutes, if these two boys are joined by another three boys, total 2 plus 3 5, then they are going to take how much time? Let's see. First two boys, now five boys. Time first, 2 hours 30 minutes. It will become 2.5 x. We have to find Take care. It's indirect ratio. The greater the number of the labor, the smaller the time. The time diminishes. The time decreases. Indirect ratio. If the quantity of boys labor is small, then it is going to take much time. Indirect ratio. So I have to invert any one thing, either 5 to or 2.5 and x. Anyone, one can. Let me invert this one. Indirect ratio 5, then 2. Once in 2.5 divided by x. By cross multiplying, I have 5 times x is equal to 2 times 2.5. 5x is equal to 2 times 2.5 is 5. So x is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1. 5 over 5 is equal to 1. If two boys are taking 2.5 hours to move along, then five boys are going to take 1 hour. 1 hour to move